Hello, we are back again, Angel. 0 people watching, 0 thumbs up. The phone was frozen a minute ago. It keeps on freezing, guys. I have my, by the way, drinking my apple cider vinegar. This old phone is becoming almost useless, and I don't know what happens with my other phone. Nokia is not even replying to my messages. I went to their office. They are very dismissive. Do you guys know the word dismissive? Nokia is very dismissive of me and my phone. I've only been waiting 5 months. Oh no, almost 6 months now. March, April, May, June, July, August. 5 months, sorry. Only been 5 months to try and get your phone fixed. Only a battery problem, guys. Only a battery problem. Nothing. I swear it's like, I don't know. It's like they ordered. That's more or less my impression of it. I should make a video about it and complain about it because it's terrible. Terrible. So who's online now? We got one person watching, only one, and I can't blame you, my friend. It's Tennessee again. Sounds like a good coffee. I think it is. Angel makes a really good coffee, guys. She has the neck or the touch. Is it the coffee touch or the coffee neck, guys? I like the word coffee neck. Angel has the coffee neck. I like Angel's little hairstyle, guys. Look at it. It looks so cute. The bun, the bola. No, it's bola. She's wearing a bola bun in English, baby. Sorry, guys. This is our. Oh, I thought it was a cornbread. What am I doing? My head ain't working well. I don't know what's going on. I just feel tired and disappointed.
Why disappointed?
I don't know where it is. Tired. You want the corn?
No.
Oh. There is some pandesal Filipino bun, and there is bread, and there is some desserts. Didn't sleep that well, guys. I never sleep well. Never.
Why you did not sleep?
I don't know. I always wake up. I always worry. And then you wake up to this bloody phone. Wake up, says Tennessee. Yeah, my friend. And all this gadget shit. Today I have to try and find a Wi-Fi router for us because I think what happened? Try again. No. Okay, hold it. It's a very small lid, guys. Look at the lid. Tiny on the size of this big bottle. It's the same problem. Take the bit under. Wait. Hey, honey, what is this? It's like a vacuum seal. No. Careful. Okay, hold it. It's open. Wait. Oh, there is some jam there, baby. What do you mean?
Hey.
Okay, Angel is ready to eat now, guys. Angel is very ready to eat. This is our ube jam, by the way. Ube or bube? Bube means lion in Africa. Bube. Do you know that song? Bube.
Okay.
On a bread for me, please. On a bread, baby. Angel eats it just like it is. I can't do that. The OD for me. OD for me. OD for me. Let me taste the coffee. I don't want to OD on ube. Yums. What is this? I think I'm gonna put a little bit of. Is this the Colombia? It's lost its taste, the Colombia, huh? It's got no more taste.
What
Tastes weird.
taste?
Yeah, anyone. Anyone will do. I think I'm gonna add a little bit of this Hawaiian, baby, just to get it taste. Oh, can you open it for me? Maybe one half a spoon of Hawaiian coffee, Copper Moon. We're doing Hawaiian Copper Moon.
Why I don't have string?
What's going on, Annie? Are you not? It's open. It's open. Just turn it. Turn it. Turn it. Keep on turning, baby. Keep on turning. That's it. You made it. That's it. You made it. Right, much. No, Jesus. No. Okay, just half. Half. Yeah. Okay. Put it for us. Yeah. Okay. I need my coffee a bit stronger and tastier, guys. And my first cup in the morning gonna kickstart my whole day. Shit, we had 11 people up. Fuck's sake, Nokia. Anybody listening? Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Give me my phone. Give me my fucking phone. Nokia phone. Never ever buy Nokia, guys. Never. They should fucking boycott all Finnish products, in my opinion. But that's the only one, right? At least Sweden had ABBA before, and I like ABBA, so that's okay. You can listen to that. I think that was their main export product, ABBA, Sweden. Finland has Nokia. Sorry, Finnish people. I like Finnish, but Finlandia. It's called Finlandia. Very dry. Ube. Ubi or ube, Angel? Huh? Ubi or ube? It's too dry.
Dry.
It's too dry for the mornings. I'm already.
What? Dry.
I think James is online. Say hi, James. Can you say? This ube jam is too dry for me. I'm gonna do the green.
Eating. Need energy. You need energy.
I feel deflated, guys. Do you know the word deflated?
Before talking.
Good talk. Are you hungry? You.
You said always.
I don't think we're gathering much of an audience after the first cutoff. Oh, we got Jedi. It's not your phone, it's your Wi-Fi. No, this is load. I got load. I bought load, Jedi.
Yeah.
We tried everything. Now we are buying our own load and trying to project. That usually works well, but this phone gets boiling hot. Right now, this phone is boiling hot, guys. So hot that it gets so hot that you can hardly touch it. You know, you can hardly hold it. I mean, I think they definitely overheats. You should get some peanut butter and make a good peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Delicious. Yeah, I agree. Peanut butter and jelly or jam, right? You mean jam? Jam or jelly, whatever they call it. We call it jam. It's very good, but the peanut butter prices here, guys, are fucking expensive. Small, much smaller than this, maybe half the size of this. Half the size of this would be like $2 or something. Like like about 100 pesos and more. So it's just too expensive. We can't afford everything. I mean, that is a bargain there. Look at the size of this. This was about $3. The ube jam. This is actually 4 yam. Yeah. Denmark. Now a shitty little peanut butter is the same price, $2-3, and it's small and it's locally made and it's expensive, and I don't know, global. Good milk is hard to come by. No, I'm lucky for the milk. I get good milk. I get the Arla there in the background. Arla from Denmark, the same brand. Same brand as the cheddar. We managed. I'm lucky that I'm not too far from the SNR, which is mostly imported goods. Most goods are often, more often, much cheaper and much cheaper than locally produced Filipino goods. Filipino milk, if I buy fresh milk or so-called fresh milk here, not fresh, but fresh enough, it's more expensive than imported stuff from Denmark, from Australia. The cheese. The cheese that you import from Denmark, from wherever, is cheaper than the Filipino, the sticky cheese they make here. This stuff, it's not really cheese either, and it's fucking expensive. Coffee, Filipino coffee, again, Filipino coffee you can get cheaper, obviously, but then the quality becomes a bit of problematic. But coffee can probably, tea, guys, tea is ruinously expensive here. I can't afford tea. A tiny little box like this is hundreds of pesos. Peanut butter is very, very expensive. You would think that they can produce peanut butter cheaply. They cannot. The Filipinos cannot produce any goods at a reasonable price. Cannot. Everything, anything that is a good value here is imported from China. Obviously, that's all the electronics, all the gadgets, all the vehicles. If you want something that's a good price, a bargain, it has to be Chinese for electronics and stuff. Goods, even foods. If you want to have foods imported from the European Union or Australia and South Africa, I've seen South African juice, South African spices here, good juice, 100% pure, no sugar added, all that shit. With a variety of flavors, a variety of fruits, fucking cheaper than a locally produced pineapple juice. Monte stuff. How does that add up? I don't get it. I just don't get it. Philippines have probably the lowest salaries in the world, or some of the lowest in the world. People that work here for American or European call centers are getting paid between 200, maximum $400 a month. A factory worker here, I have no idea, but I think it's probably more closer to $200 a month. They cannot produce reasonably, and then pineapples grow everywhere. They got massive companies here producing pineapples. They cannot take it from tree to a factory where they can make tenders into juice and sell it at a competitive price, lower than imported from. And it was cheaper than the local juice, and it was good. German, okay, it wasn't sweet, nice and sweet like let's say African juice, but it was still okay. But I mean, the price, the Filipino juice is more expensive. So I don't know how it works, guys. I don't know. I'm not an economist. Jedi says, yep, that's about the best place for food. Oh, yeah. The peanuts pay an overpriced price, and then it doesn't even taste good. Doesn't taste good. Black tea, any tea, black tea, red tea, any tea, you know. India, Cambodia, Vietnam, all these are low-paying countries too. Yeah, and their goods are reasonably priced. the goods from those countries are reasonably priced. Goods I'm going to go to the Indian shop today. I'm going to take my camera, guys. I managed to buy. I got to the. I found a what do you call it? Battery pack for the Sony camera. I've been looking forever and a day. Thank you guys who contributed any money for this, and so I found the battery now. My camera, my Sony now should be working, guys. So hopefully I'll be able to make some video today. I'm gonna go to the Indian shop. It's fucking more than half the price that you find in any supermarket or SNR here. Indian, whatever, cumin, or a lot of good products, a lot of excellent products. All of them are about half price. Made in India, imported all the way here. Still half the price of local Filipino products. How the fuck do you explain that? I mean, what, a year they pay them what? A couple of $100 maybe in a factory? So if you want to use that logic, then they're paying the Indians $100 a month to work in the factory. There are quite a lot of today. Buy the spices and stuff. Hopefully I can, but it's dead quiet, like all over. Fucking ghost town now. Great food there, guys. Really good and really reasonably priced. If you consider the quality of the ingredients, the quality of the food, it's still not much more than a carinderia, Filipino carinderia. And very tasty food. Actually, in Club Safari, in Surigao del Sur, we are now producing our bread, like beer, breads, and stuff. And we are also serving biryani, Indian style. That's why I'm going to buy the spices biryani. I hope they have it. The Filipinos seem to love the biryani, and our bread is getting good. You're eating. Angel is eating, guys. What are you eating? Ube or? Huh? What are you eating now?
I don't want to disturb it because I'm happy because no more pass and no more curfew.
Wait, from Monday?
Yeah, starting Monday, I can go out now.
Is it 100% sure?
Yeah.
Are you sure it's sure?
No.
You know this place already. They tell you this, and then the next day they tell you another story, guys. Better wait for the moment to arrive and see it. If I see it, I will believe it. Yeah. I don't believe it, baby. I do not believe it.
And I am not a bread. This is my culture. No one can scare me. The people I'm going to scare is still not bored yet.
People are really tired out. People are exhausted, guys. I'm exhausted. After 140 days of lockdown, I've had it basically. Last night it was raining again. Crazy.
That's why I'm happy that I can go out no need pass curfew. Because I am tired here inside. The compound boring. At least we can go na in Crocodile Park.
Wow.
Just there.
If they're still alive.
if the crocodile is still alive.
Maybe they died of hunger. I wonder what they even do about the crazy motorcycle rule. Yeah, I don't know what's going to happen with the economy. It's going to be a serious.
No, it's their problem.
No. Jedi, you can talk to your ex at Safari and see if she can. Yeah, of course, it's my place. Or it's our place, whatever you want to call it. Of course I the percentage of the profit. The only problem is there is no profit. It's still a general lock. There's still what they call it, general ECQ bullshit. There's maybe a trickle in a tiny town where we live. The population there is a couple thousand people. Here in the city, we're supposedly 2 million people. And yesterday we had two orders. Around, in dollar terms, would be around $12 yesterday. $12, which profit-wise, you can't get more than a third. You get maybe a quarter to a third. That's your profit. Let's say you have to be conservative, a quarter. So $12 is a profit would be $3, right? A third. So yesterday we made $3 in delivering food in a city of 2 million people. Now Club Safari in Tagbina is trying to deliver food in a town of a few thousand people. So do the maths. How much is the profit? If we can, in the last 4 days, in 4 days here, yesterday we had 2 orders. The day before we had 2 orders. No, 1 order. The day before that 2 orders. The day before that 1 order. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 orders in 4 days. One of them was a big order. Thank God. I'm not religious, but thank God. 1 big order in 4 days. So that big order brought our total income for the 4 days up to, let's say, 4,000 pesos. 4,000 pesos a day. Remember now, a quarter of that is 250. So yeah, 250 pesos a day. That's not bad, I suppose. You can say we're living above the breadline. We can still afford our coffee and our jam. But that's about it. Now I've just paid for my motorbike registration, which is 2,400 pesos. I got that battery, which is about 2,000 pesos. I have to buy, if I want to keep the Wi-Fi, I have to buy that router. That's 1,000 plus. Angel says between 1 to 2,000 pesos. Then you need a SIM card. Then you need to load then you buy the load. That's another 1,000 or so. Then my phone is still not working at all. Then all these other, and there are many expenses, guys. So yeah, so living on 250 pesos. Yeah, I guess you could say we're still staying alive. But if you compare us to Tagbina, all in business, and she travels to the other neighboring towns to try and deliver food there. We haven't had any guests in our rooms since, I think, February or January, maybe. January, probably. So we had nobody in the room. The business was dead for the last 4 or 5 months. Now they're trying deliveries in a small market. So yeah. That's the situation. So so I don't know. I'm not sure what profits you're talking about, Jedi. If I make 250 a day here profit, let's say she makes 250 a day. That's 500 pesos a day. She has her running costs, a lot of running costs. Bill to come. I paid 2,700 pesos for electric motorbike. My visa will be due in a couple of weeks. That's going to be another 3,000 up. So the water bill is going to come. The water bill is probably going to be another couple of thousand. Last time I paid 2,700 on the water. Electricity was 2,700. So as you guys can see at a glance, there is not. Yeah, you can't. There are no savings on 250 pesos. And then the food. I would say we have food in we cook the leftovers into a stew. So we eat, we have coffee in the morning and a piece of bread, and then in the evening the leftover. If you live like that, you could get by on $5 a day, I suppose, just for food. But then you add all the other stuff, then it's not good. Not good. Angel is smiling. What is up, Angel?
Nothing.
Uh-huh. Angel is still happy, guys. Still happy or not happy again.
They still thankful that you are still breathing everything
Uh-huh.
and still alive.
You have to pay rent. Well, we that's the other. If we pay rent here, that's it. Then I'm fucking dead. There's no way you could pay rent. 10,000 pesos, which I don't know what's going on. It's another gray area. So yeah, it's looking really bad, guys. I don't know. My only thoughts at this point is, if I were in the Philippines, I'd eat at Club Safari at least 4 times a week. Yeah, that's the spirit, Bruno. Hey, Bruno, where are you now, buddy? Are you working? How's life, buddy? Are you working? How's life, buddy? Bruno also has a little vlog, guys. You guys can have a look at it. Mr. Aya, Jedi, why are you working so hard? Proving your stupidity. But there's another guy that's suffering heavy, guys, from this, from the so-called lockdown virus and whatever. We're all working very hard. Every night we go to sleep after midnight. Last night we stayed open until about 2 in the morning, 1 in the morning. No, there was 2 orders for the whole day, guys. 2 orders. I think everybody is just out of, I mean, you can't blame the people. You can't blame the people for not buying our food because maybe they don't even have money. Just like us. I don't have money to go to McDonald's or Jollibee or fucking KFC and spend money. I just don't have it. I can't even walk in there and buy a cup of coffee. The cup of coffee there it's like fucking 100 pesos, $2 for a small cup of coffee. I'd rather take the money I have and then go and find a bargain, a big can of coffee that I can use for 2 months. Although the coffee goes off after a couple of months now, this coffee is going off. But luckily, it's only a little bit left. I'm still drinking it no matter what. But yeah, Mr. Oya, I think you're in the same very similar boat situation as me and as a lot of people out there. We have no job, we have no income, we have no steady income. Some days it's 0, other days it's 100, some days it's 200. If you take the average, it's couple hundred pesos a day. And Mr. Oya here lives in Hong Kong, guys. Hong Kong, I would rate. I've lived in Hong Kong. I have lived in Hong Kong, worked in Hong Kong, traveled in Hong Kong many, many times. Since starting in 1990, 1990, guys. I know Hong Kong very, very, very well. Probably better than Mr. Oya here, unless he's born there. The only way he could know it better than me is if he was born in Hong Kong. I know Hong Kong extremely well. And all I can say about Hong Kong is that you can, actually the crazy thing about Hong Kong, expensive as it is, you can still live about this at about the same cost as you can live here in the Philippines. Can you believe it? Or almost, not quite, but I mean almost. The big drawback in Hong Kong is the rent. Rents for a bed is fucking expensive. I mean, the cheapest, shittiest little room you can get is probably going to cost you, I don't know, Mr. Oya can correct me, but I would say 30,000 pesos, maybe 25,000. 25,000 pesos, $500 US, for like, that would be a box, guys, with like thin carton walls that you could literally hear somebody farting next to you and smell it. You would not only hear your neighbor farting, but you'd actually smell it. Yes. And that for that, you'll probably $1 a month. Now here in the Philippines, we're sleeping on a table. We're sleeping on the table, we're eating on the table, we're sitting on the table, we are working on the table, we have angels on the tables. And negotiable. I'm looking at the place downtown, guys, that maybe we can, container for 9,000 pesos a month. It's in the downtown and it's a much better location for walk-in customer and for takeout and for delivery. So they want like 4 months, 4 fucking months deposit. That means you have to put down 4 times 9,000, that's 36,000, right? You have to put down 36,000 pesos before you and then you have to, do the other shit in there, get it up and running. Our freezer broke down yesterday, so we don't have a freezer. We got to fix that. It's like 2,500 pesos. So everything is just mounting, guys. It's just don't know what to do. Everything is mounting. The freezer is another headache. I forgot about that. It broke.
Sorry, can't do this.
Yeah, baby.
I just fight. Stay strong.
Yeah, I know, my honey. I'm just trying to explain to these guys that they don't know the situation we're living in. Yeah. How's the ube jam?
This is just small.
Yeah. You're right, baby. I should be more positive, upbeat. I don't feel good. It's just maybe it's just in my foot. When it's in your foot, you have to walk to the toilet. You just feel it. If you want to get and move and gout all day long, and I don't sleep. I don't know. Maybe it's all the worries, all the stress, and then there's fucking crazy people in charge here. Look, there must be many people here in this country. Okay, they're not quite as badly off as me because the government is giving them food and money. Or used to. I haven't received a single peso or a single grain of rice. I have everything I have to buy. Starting to overheat now, guys. Starting to overheat. Bruno says, I just got home from work. I always enjoy watching. Thank you, Bruno. How are you doing, my buddy? Okay, guys, I'm not going to get into that conversation here about McDonald's. Hey, Roger, I'll take a pass on living in Hong Kong, Manila. If I had to live in the Philippines, I'd choose Olongapo. Yeah. Actually, Olongapo is nice. It's a nice place, quite civilized, quite decent. Don't know about the rents there. You can probably find a cheap rent if you just go on the outskirts. Olongapo is fine. I would never want to live in Manila, guys. It's a fucking nightmare. Oh my God. The traffic is horrendous. The pollution is horrendous. The cost of living is horrendous. Manila is more expensive than living in, let's say, Johannesburg in South Africa. Johannesburg. How can Manila be more expensive than Johannesburg? I don't get it. I don't get it. And a lot more expensive. A lot of things. A lot more. Live in Olongapo. Oh, where did you live in Olongapo? In landlords and still nightmare Hong Kong. You can't get out of it. I actually lived on Lama Island, way back in the day, and I didn't have to pay. But of course, you have the ferry. Everywhere you go, you need the ferry. So I lived with my friend, a Canadian friend. He may even be watching. Hey, Peter, if you're watching, buddy. He went back to Canada with the money he saved in Hong Kong. He bought himself a couple of houses there and he refurbished them, and now he's renting. He lives on the biggest freshwater island in the world, he says, on the Great Lake of Canada. I don't know, I forgot the name of it exactly. Greatest freshwater island in the world. He bought some houses there and he builds them up and then he rents them out. Peter, long time no see, buddy. I'm going to put you in my book. We have some crazy stories. Shit that went down. Really crazy stuff. Because of the ease of making money, but since the pandemic has become a nightmare. Why is that, Mr. Oya? I thought the protest started now years ago, right? It's just getting worse every year. Every time I go to Hong Kong, I hardly recognize it, guys. It's just getting worse and worse and worse. It's just a nightmare. People are not. So it's also California is also not doing that well, huh? Roger, Frank, did you get my email? No, Roger. I will have a look now. Sorry. Thanks. I'm gonna have a. I didn't see your email. Maybe I need to refresh the computer. Also, our Wi-Fi. We're gonna look. I'm getting ready to go out right now. So I gotta cut this short, guys. Gotta head out right now. Today is the official pass day that I have on my pass to go out. I gotta go shopping and just look at this, buddy. I found a camera shop. Found a camera shop selling the battery. I got it at a reasonable price after I negotiated like a bitch. Because remember, the fucking Sony shop wanted 6,000 pesos, 120 for this. Can you believe it? For this. And I negotiated this down, but this is not the original. As you can see, it's made in China. So this is about 2,000. But anyway, it's the right battery, NV70, and seems to be okay. Battery pack. It's definitely I fitted it on the camera and it fits and it works. It on the camera and it fits and it works. So now I got my camera back, guys. Now you better keep your eyes peeled for some nice videos on the outside. I can go out and shoot videos. I'm gonna go to the Indian shop, small India there. Although it's dead, I'm gonna take a look there, and then just gotta do a few things, guys. So thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for supporting, and we got our camera working. At least one thing.
Is cell phone.
Cell phone.
The battery is done.
Oh my God.
Cell phone.
The cell phone, the Wi-Fi router, the freezer. It never stops, baby. It never stops. I'm so fucking tired of all this shit. I'm so tired of it all. But I want to thank all the guys, and even if it's just with $1 or $2, at least that is the data we can buy for this phone to live stream. So thank you guys for any contribution, and I think Roger promised to help us out as well. So thank you, Roger, in advance. In advance, buddy. Very highly appreciated. Very highly appreciated, right, Angel? Very highly appreciated. Okay.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for this, guys. Was kind-hearted.
Yeah.
So hard for us. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. It's hard times, guys. Roger, we'll be back tonight.
Bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
See you.